right, people, welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we're so excited to have you again. Some time ago, before the start of primaries, both in PDP and APC, as presidential primaries, the Southeast says that they will not go for anything except the presidency of the country. And they were soliciting with the APC and PDP, which is the top parties, that they should give them the position of presidency. It didn't work out. Vice president also, they were also asking, it didn't work out. But right now, they still want to be found in the corridor of power as they have pushed through with request to the APC presidential aspirant. We're going to be looking at what they are in need of from Bola Ahmed Tinubu right away if he needs their support. But before we give you full details of the news, if you're not subscribed, do well to hit on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. Now, according to the news, the Southeast Zone of the All Progressive Congress has set its side on the positions of Senate President and Secretary to the government of the Federation if the presidential candidate Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu wins the 2023 general elections. The development was disclosed by a top party chieftain in the Southeast who craves anonymity. The source disclosed that a delegation was scheduled to meet with Tinubu with their demand when he returns to the country. According to them, he said if the Southwest has the presidency while both the Northwest and Northeast are still negotiating for running mate, it is only fair to allow the Southeast take the senior presidency and the secretary to the government of the Federation. When contacted, Deputy National Chairman South and former Southeast Chairman of the party, Emmanuel Enegu, denied having knowledge of any agitation for Senate presidency or SGF from his region. According to him, he said, I have no knowledge of such demand. The APC has not started allocating offices to any region or persons. Our interest is how to win elections because you can't share offices without winning the elections. We have a presidential candidate that demands that all hands must be on deck. Nobody enjoys any booty or loot before the war. That can only happen when or after the hostility ends. But when reminded that sources have confirmed that negotiations were ongoing by top APC chieftain from the Southeast region, Eneku said such a move could not be ruled out. The Southeast APC chairman, Dr. Ijoma Arodiogbu, also said, I cannot say I am unaware the zone desires some inclusiveness in the incoming administration. However, I have not been consulted on the exact position they are looking at. I believe that the incoming president will be fair enough to consider the zone for some arrangement, but we have not asked for specific positions. On whether Tinubu had met with Southeast leaders and stakeholders lately, the Southeast chairman said he met with the zonal caucus of the party. According to him, he said that was shortly after the primaries. We met with the Southeast caucus, ably led by Governor Hobu Uzodinma of Imo State. He, Tinubu, consulted with us and pleaded for our support at the 2023 general elections. We assured him that he will receive our maximum support in our zone. We had a very robust conversation with him, but we didn't go as far as asking for any specific positions. I believe he knows the right things to do. When asked on APC chances of pulling votes from the Southeast, he said the party had a firm support base in the zone. According to him, he said, we cannot also rule out the fact that Peter Obi of the Labour Party is making a lot of publicity. Our chances are bright and will further be enhanced once Peter Obi split the PDP vote. It won't demolish our vote, he added. The publicity secretary of the APC in Anambra State, Mr. Okelo Madu Kaife, said that the Southeast caucus of the party had scheduled a meeting where a decision will be taken on what should come to the zone. Madu Kaife did not state when the meeting will take place, he added. The Southeast caucus will decide on that. But the question should not be what position Southeast need, not necessarily what position, but strategy. Regarding other position, yes, Senate President is there, and so is Speaker of the House of Representatives in elective category. But first, senators, members of the House of Representatives, have to emerge from the Southeast, and they should add to the majority. So Ndibo needs to vote for the APC to satisfy the first condition and join others in other zone to meet the second. The Imo State chapter of the APC had said Tinubu will accommodate the people of the Southeast if elected the president. Publicity Secretary of APC in Imo State, Duke, told one of our correspondents that there are many good and juicy positions Igbos and Imo State will get if, by the grace of God, APC win the presidential election. But we must be fully integrated. We have to work to ensure that APC win all the states in the Southeast. We have to use what we have to get what we want. He said that the Southeast will not be demanding for any position until the party wins the presidential election and majority seat in the Senate. The zonal secretary of the party in the zone, Chief Augustine Onyedebelu Belu, had said that the party is not after sharing of office until the presidential election is won. Onyedebelu said, until you win an election, you have nothing to share. I want to believe that when the election is won, a very good position will be given to the people of the Southeast to ensure that we are truly part of the system and part of the leadership. Also speaking, the spokesperson for the Apex Igbo Cultural Organization, Hines and Igbo, Chief Alex Ogbonia, said it would be in the best interest of all majority major political parties to bargain with the Southeast. He said, although it is not in the position of Hines and Igbo to begin permutation at this time, it would be in the best interest of all political gladiators to begin to bargain for the best for the Southeast region. All the gladiators from all major political parties have a duty to bargain for what will be the best for the Southeast. At the proper time, we will have a meeting with the Southeast elders and chieftain and decide on most favorable equation for the region. Quite interesting. But once bitten, twice shy. I don't know what these guys are really looking for. This is one of the existing truth. The Southeast cannot, or would I say Southeast is not valued in two of these political parties. I'm talking about APC, the ruling APC, and also opposition PDP. Why am I saying this? During the period of quest for presidency, they did their consultation the way they could, and most people had believed that support will be thrown to the Southeast, or maybe the position will be given to them specifically. But it didn't happen like that, both in APC and PDP. And today they don't have any presidential person from that side. Even the running mates, expectation was high that they will possibly adopt one person from Southeast. Ifeanyi Okowa is in South-South. Yes, he may be an Igbo man, but he's in South-South. They didn't even adopt anyone in Southeast. You understand? So this issue of saying that, oh, we are waiting for Senate presidency or secretary to the government of the Federation, there is no certainty in it. Don't forget that there are a lot of people that have shown him his support, talking about APC, in another part of the country. So Senate presidency may likely go to that side, because already we've seen that nobody seems to be interested in whether it is Southeast, whether it is South. They just make their choices, just like we saw it, in the just concluded primaries. The expectation was that, okay, because the lead person is actually from this state, it will be an opportunity for us, but it didn't work out that way. You understand? So this issue of already apportioning positions for yourself is still in the hands of the person who is going to be the president. You understand? So right now, I don't know what they're really looking out for, but Southeast need to wake up and still go for the number one position, and that will means them giving huge support to Peter Obi, for him to come out victorious at the end of the day. That's what we like to leave it. Go to our comment.